Back in 2019. Tail of the tape looks like this. Robert is the Australian, 3 inches taller is Whittaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the man, Anthony Marnell Jr., Executive Director Bob Bennett, our 3 judges, the referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. Fans watching around the world, this is UFC Apex in Las Vegas. 5 rounds in the U corner. A mixed martial artist, holding professional record, 17 wins, 185 pounds, fighting out of UMA, season 17 winner, and the number 8 ranked Gastelum. And record, 23 wins, 5 losses. He stands in Sydney, Australia, presenting the fighter in the world, Robert.
My instructions, we're going to keep it clean, touch gloves, and let's do it.
There he is, training partner, teammate of Kelvin Gastelum, depending on what happens over the next 25 minutes or less. Whittaker in the black, Kelvin Gastelum in the white. Whittaker a -2. Big right cross to start things.
Yeah, nice counter right.
First time back in a main event for Kelvin Gastelum.
Very, very fast footwork. But we're seeing Kelvin seems to have plodding, laid back, just kind of like take it out.
And how Gastelum's pressuring, and we're seeing Whittaker land 2 forward.
Heavy leather between these gentlemen.
In that regard, I would say Gastelum's probably got the best combination, the 1-2 and the right high kick afterwards. And Kelvin
that left, there it is, and follow it. And now he's following with that left hook.
And you can see the look in the eyes. Gastelum's not quite there. And Whittaker for Robert Whittaker.
Oh, Gastelum slipped and ripped.
Underhook from Whittaker.
Just a few fights ago. So they've been working a lot.
Straight to half guard, keeping Kelvin to his right elbow and his right hip and get that leg out of half guard.
Left. Gonna have both of your shoulders firmly on the canvas, and that's what side. He's gonna underhook the left arm, which he's trying to there. An excellent takedown earlier, a good head kick, stung him with the
guard. He's got to use his legs to create space from Whittaker and then get his half guard position, and that's why he's flat on his back. Kelvin get that lockdown on the shin of Whittaker, and that's a jiu-jitsu lockdown because Kelvin's not really looking for submissions here, and he's probably not going to land a lot of.
But as to your point, he's using it mainly as a, to keep him at bay for the fence, wall walk, whatever. Right now, he's just accepting this position.
There's always a point.
This is a huge start for Robert Whittaker, though.
10 seconds to round number 1. Gastelum.
Okay, let's recuperate. Nothing, everything's fine. Breathe. We got the kick the left hand. I want you to feint. Every time you come back, he comes back to left. He only has that cross.
You see the jab, he leaps in heavy with the jab, and you think the right's coming, but Whittaker landing some heavy shots.
Whittaker knew and said all week. But a big first 5 minutes for Whittaker. Gastelum.
He lost that first round, so he's going to be compelled, to try and make up ground, do the head kick, whatever. But this is a better start so far.
We saw, and what's interesting me is Kelvin's coming forward, but Whittaker's been.
Nice bit of distance control there from Whittaker. Dodges.
His jab sets up his left hook, and that right teep kick sets up that teep is with those little pokes that he throws, a jab and the teep kicks.
Defensively, Robert is doing very well. He's moving out of the way of the corner.
Oh, yeah.
And that left hand is dangerous, but look at that.
Left hand of Kelvin getting underneath to double underhooks and then sweeping it.
Sweep his feet. 2 minutes in round number 2. Score another takedown, though, for Whittaker.
Counter hook comes.
For Robert, it's the footwork, though. He just gets out of it. And then another right hand stick there.
Complement the next strike that he's going to throw. Ooh. Setting up shots, moving in, double jabbing in to a left hand. These are all the rights.
Yeah, and listen, Robert's just so technically perfect right now. Maneuvers, he used the footwork to get in there nice and fast and land his shots.
Ooh, that check hurt. He checked that kick with Kelvin right there. Kelvin ate that.
See the damage mounting on the face of Gastelum as Whittaker continues to...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The second round's more in terms of the lead that Robert has. However, Robert still
strikes in round number 2. Whittaker with the edge here.
And Kelvin's able to get past that educated lead hand of Whittaker, which is setting up his right hand.
Mentioning is it's just the speed difference of Robert's hands.
That's why you don't want these hands, Bisping.
Okay,
down between rounds.
Water, guys, water.
Going straight. You gotta feint. You're going too straight on him. You touch him, hit him along with him.
Well, let's take a look at some of this work. There's Robert Whittaker, that snaps back the head of Kelvin. And there's another jab. I mean,
he's taken some big shots, and he's never stopped bouncing.
Not even close to over.
3 rounds left if he gets that far.
First time, Kelvin's got some heavy hands, so this fight ain't over. And he's got a rounds of action left. But Robert just looks so good, not even breathing heavy.
Big left, and then it was that inside leg kick that got a direct hit, so a touch of the gloves and quickly back underway.
Good sportsmanship by these gents. Just in time. That is so nice, his defense on that kick. He sees it, and he's...
Robert still looks like at the start of the fight, but that's a good left.
A lot of fight left here.
Gastelum early in the first round too, Dom. Use that inside leg kick that really...
Leg out of Whittaker so he can follow up with his left hand.
He's found success. But look at that again. The hand speed of Robert.
So that he can't throw those leg kicks and he can't follow up his hands with the kicks.
And Robert's controlling the footwork as well. For the most part, it's him controlling the outside. And look at that. Defense 1, fires back with 3.
Heavy combination there from KG.
And I gotta say, this is outstanding. I mean, this is great action. Martial arts.
Their skills in all area of mixed martial arts, but we've largely...
predictable with the left hand. Everything about his game so far, diverse in his approach. More attacks, more weapons, using good reaction out of Kelvin.
Yeah, I noticed too. Whittaker's and we're seeing Whittaker land on his way in over and over too.
Are dead even.
That's a hard shot right there.
Yeah, Whittaker caught the kick.
And that's what it's all about, you know?
Sit down. Sit down. Listen up. You won all the 3 rounds. Now let's, right? Kick his arms, man. If he shoots his arms.
Having a little bit more success, but the speed and the combinations. And towards the end of that round there, Kelvin was starting to get a little wobble.
Night post show on ESPN Plus, Michael Chiesa. Plus, 4th round underway.
2 rounds left. Still got 10 minutes left too, so he should look fresh right now.
Kelvin lands. Robert's landing 2 or 3 every single.
That footwork, the footwork of Whittaker is just really creating the spacing.
Whittaker on the way in. About these 4 rounds, 3+ rounds.
Man's been doing this for a long time, fighting at the highest level for years and years. This is the best performance we've seen of him. He looks sensational tonight.
That low kick because the high kick's been landing. That high kick set up because the low kick's... He's just quicker.
Man, heavy combination. Blood coming from the ear of Gastelum now.
And the punches and the kicks and the knees. He's still pushing forward. He's still, you know, got the shots off. And for that, as I say, you have to respect that man.
He's trying to figure it out right now as a puzzle of Whittaker.
90 seconds to go, round 4. And that's part of the puzzle, right, Dom, to get close enough to land those power.
Slides his feet back, lands a hook, slides his feet back, lands a jab, and if he's...
They're all gonna...
He doesn't let you execute on it.
Watching this right now with great interest, of course. I mean, this performance, of course, fight isn't over yet, and with Gastelum's near future. And I, for one, I'm back on.
I'm in trouble. with Adesanya. He's not making those mistakes.
Gastelum will need to finish this fight should he leave here with his hand raised.
Got the water here.
Kelvin. So
Kelvin.
we have 5 minutes now, son. Pressure this guy. Have 5 minutes. He has nothing. Put your box there, but no, go straight. Vambora. Let's go.
Fifth and final round. It's been a master class on the feet so far from the former champion Robert Whittaker.
And Kelvin knows he has to knock him out, and he is not even close to broken.
Keep easy, bro. Keep easy, man. Let's go.
But of course, listen, I'll say it again, Gastelum, you know, you can't with heavy hands. And as we see, he's still trying to win this fight. He hasn't mentally. Gastelum's still there, still trying to win. Still trying to...
Whittaker continues to circle.
Move, 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 move.
It's the feet. The feet are really causing problems. It's the way that Whittaker moves.
Keep moving, keep moving. All right. You can always squeeze your knee, bro.
Combination from Whittaker, Gastelum counter right.
The side-to-side movement, that right there, that's what's causing issues.
Let's go, Rob. Let's go,
Perhaps a takedown to solve this away on the...
Zero resistance because the timing was perfect, and that's what Kelvin made for the rest of the round. I don't know. But is he going to win the fight?
He got Kelvin trying to find him on the feet. He had so many issues striking.
A tough time. He's getting his head boxed up. He's getting his head kicked in. With pressure here. Passes to Mount almost.
Desperation time for Gastelum now.
Trying to get Mount. He knows he can step off the gas tank at any time and cruise to a victory.
25 minutes. Speaks to the power of both of these.
Still out on the mat, try to switch position, but it's looking like Whittaker's got a pretty strong.
In the main event, Vittoria's in the house tonight. Watch.
Truly a masterpiece, and I can't wait for the rematch with Adesanya.
Agreed.
The skills over 5 rounds tonight with Kelvin Gastelum. UFC Chronicles, Year of the Fighter, UFC Connected, Fight Lore, and more. 5 rounds at middleweight in our main event between... You by Guaranteed Rate Mortgage. Guaranteed Rate Mortgage can save you money on your...
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, winner by unanimous decision, Robert.
5-0. Clean sweep of the scorecards, all 5 rounds to the...